Hello and welcome to my unboxing of the Microsoft Lumia 950. Now this came out last year, this phone, but there's been some substantial changes. One has been the price and the other has been the offer at the minute that they're running with the free display dock. So I thought I'd have a look at this and show you an unboxing first and perhaps do a few videos later on with the handset. Now the packaging is fairly minimalistic for Microsoft, just the handset itself which has the plastic cover on it. This is a 5.2 inch handset, so it's not too big if you don't like the 5.5 inch handsets. It's a reasonable compromise between size. Now the instructions are pretty simple. Quick start guide, nothing too fancy with that, but it does the job. We open this section up. We will have a charging adapter and a USB Type 3 to standard USB plug. It's a 3.1 actually, that one, so it has the new faster data speeds, but you can use it with 2 or USB 3 as well. You note the cables are a bit thicker with these newer leads. And on the power adapter, this is a travel type with the USB-C type plug and a pull-out section. This is the 3-pin UK version. Obviously you'll have a different version if you're in Europe or America. It's quite a thick cable, I can't see it getting broken, but it is attached at the edge there, so you can't replace it. That's perhaps something I would have changed. Now, zooming a bit closer, this is a quick charger. It can charge up to 3 amps. It's also exactly the same power supply that comes with the display dock. Closer look at the supplied cable. This could be used for data transfer or charging. You can also fairly easily get replacements. On the back here, just some blurb about eco-friendly materials. Fair enough, no problem with that. Handset. Physically feels quite good. Now I'm saying that in regards to the price. It's about 250 sterling at the minute, about 300 euros. Its original price may have been a bit on the steep side and you may have been slightly disappointed with the build. Now the features of this: 20 megapixel camera, there's a speaker, and you'll see 2 dots. Those are the microphones. This has high definition audio recording as well as a triple LED. On the top section, 3.5mm jack. I still find a use for those. And on the bottom you'll see the arrow indicates where to pull open the case, and there's the USB Type C plug, which means you can reverse it, unlike the micro USB. Now pulling this off, just go around the edges. It's usually easy to start in a corner and then take it off. I sometimes can find it a bit tricky. That's where the arrow is there for. It's to start taking it off there. It's not something you'll be doing that much. Now once we finally got the cover off, you'll see that there's the QI charging, wireless charging, and the NFC tag is built into the case. If you get replacements, some of the backs have those and some don't. You can add them on. And looking at the back here, we have the battery, quite a substantial size, 3000 milliamps an hour. There's a tab. Pull that off, and that reveals the micro SD card slot and the nano SIM card. So if you have a larger SIM, you'll want to get that exchanged or cut down. On the back, again, the camera and the triple LED flash. The Microsoft logo is sort of recessed. It seems to be a sort of material that's put in there, a metallic look. Again, it doesn't feel top end, but I wouldn't be unhappy with the build at the price that it's selling for at the minute. It does feel quite solid. They're not weedy, thin plastics. Look at the battery. This is the BV T5E, which is quite a substantial size battery. It's a minimum rating of 2900 milliamps, but remember we have a QHD display on this, so it will drain the battery a bit more. Side look at the SIM and micro SD slots. They go under each other, and there's a look with the battery fitted. Now the back of the case, I'm okay with it. It's all right. It's fairly tactile in feel. It doesn't feel super thin, but I can understand, having used some phones, some people might prefer a metallic case, a solid metal bezel around the edge of the case. Now with this, it does feel quite a nice weight and balance ratio. It's not too heavy, and I have a Lumia 640 next to it here. You'll notice we have the side buttons, the volume and power, and a dedicated shutter button. That's quite important. It's a 2-stage shutter button too, not just a single press. There's a back view with the Lumia 640 and a side view. So if you were happy with the 640 size wise, this isn't much bigger. So what I'll do is have a play with this and then get back to you with some more information and hopefully some more reviews and videos on this phone.